So this is the front of my house, or the side of my house, I should say. It's off of my kitchen door right there, and there on the side is my kitchen window, which I love because when I'm doing my dishes, I can see all my herbs, and when I need to just go out and while I'm cooking and I just need to grab a couple herbs, it's just right here by my front door. And it's nice to have this by my front door because it keeps the squirrels away from all my fruits and my herbs. So anyways, this is my strawberries, and as you can see, my husband built this for me and my kids painted it. It keeps it off the ground because if it was on the ground, these strawberries would be gone overnight. God, I don't have very many strawberries. We've been eating them like crazy. But yeah, you can see. Oh, here's some down here. But every day I come out here and I try to just eat a couple to get that good B12, good bacteria. And then on the other side, and I showed you this before, my herbs. I have chives here. I have some fresh mint. I have cilantro, parsley, some more mint over here, basil, and I have dill somewhere. Here's some dill growing down here. So this is basically the herbs that I use pretty much weekly. And so this is my patio. That is my miracle berry bush right there on top of my coffee table. And there's my kitchen window. So it's so peaceful out here. And over here I have my lavender. I like to add lavender to some banana ice cream. It's really good. And right here I have my blackberries that are, oh, here's a couple. Yeah, so I'm getting my berries. They're coming in. And then in here I have a tomato plant growing. And over here, check this out. Okay, this is mint out of control. I never planted it. It just the seeds must have just lingered over here on the side of my patio. But look at it's weaving through my chair. Is that too funny? And I have some sage in there somewhere. So yeah, that's a lot of mint. I use this, when I make my juices, and I love mint. It's really good for us and good antibacterial. So okay, so let's move on. So this is the front of my house, and I'll show another view in a minute. But let's go over here in front of my husband's work truck over here. So over here, my husband built me another planter box, and I think he's going to build me a couple more. But as you can see, I don't think I need to express what this is. This is my cannabis. This is my first time growing it, and I wanted to use it for medicinal purposes. Obviously, I don't smoke it. If I do use it, I will probably be juicing it, and I'll consume it that way. And I also have some dandelion growing in here, and I think I threw in a couple more other seeds. I have no idea what I have in here, but so we shall see. And so here's my little bird bath. And if you walk over here, this is my pomegranate tree. Let me get myself out of the view here. I have two right here, and then I also have another one growing up there. That one's not doing too well though, but these pomegranate trees are doing really good. Last year I had probably like 10 of them, and the squirrels ate them. I was so mad. So hopefully this year I can have some and enjoy some, because I like adding pomegranates to my smoothies. And over here is my lemon tree. My mother-in-law got me this lemon tree a few years back. So let's see, it's been about 3 years now. So I do have some good lemons on here. Yeah, so this tree's doing really well. But yeah, I use a lot of lemons. But yeah, so I've got some coming in. Okay, let's move on. So this is our driveway. We've lived here for about 15 years now. And you see all those trees along our driveway? My husband and I planted all those trees. They were in 1-gallon pots. I mean, they were literally little sticks. And I was so excited to get these trees planted. And I remember being out here and it was raining and I was planting this side. I was planting on those trees. I think I did about five or six of those I planted in the rain. It was just pouring, but I just wanted to get them in the ground. And those trees are called portocarpus. They are the most beautiful tree. And it's so cool. I was kind of hoping that they would kind of overhang the driveway, make like a tunnel. That would be just so cool, right? This is a Valencia orange tree. And this one is about, I would say only 2 years. 2 years, I planted this 2 years ago. And I have two. This one I planted a year ago because the other one I planted, it died. I don't know if a gopher got the roots or something, so I had to get another one. And then over here is a tangerine tree. This one's doing really well. And that big guy over there, that is actually a cherry tree, but unfortunately I don't get any cherries on it. It's not cold enough where we live here. And yeah, but it's such a pretty tree, so I just love it and I just left it. So, and over here is our pasture area, and I have 3 orange trees over here. But before we moved into this house, that was all, there was about 750 orange trees in the pasture, and they all were burnt in the California fires. It went all through our property here before we had bought this land. So, but those 3 trees are my survivors, and they are the best oranges ever. We love them. We use them in our smoothies every day. They are just so incredibly good. And then this is the back of our house, and I'll show you that later. So over here, hey Sammos! This is my Sammy. He's a hunter. He gets all the critters, huh, Sammy? And over here is my raspberry bushes. And actually right here, this is a tomato plant that started growing out of my raspberry bush. So I'm gonna leave it and see how it does. But anyways, and then here is some more of my blackberries. And you gotta check this out, because look at, they get better as it goes down the line right here. So the reason for that, I believe, is because right there in that trash can is my compost. And these plants, they know where all the good stuff is. And yeah, look how good this one's doing. It's the closest to my compost. And then it gets, okay. And look at it, just kind of dwindles down. Like he's getting a lizard over there. What's over there? I hope it's not a snake. Ah! Oh, what was that? Oh, it was a lizard. You boys. You silly. So, and there's our 2 horses. That is Smokey and Tarzan. They are such good horses. They have just really been good to my kids. Okay, so this is the back of our house. My little bird bath, my roses, our pool. Yeah, my husband and I, we planted everything in our yard. We designed it. It has taken us literally 15 years to establish everything that we have here. And since, I started my detox journey, let's see, 4 years now. So that's really when I started getting into all my fruit trees. And so it's still, they're still little. But I'll get there. I'm just going to keep planning. So this is our swimming pool. It's got the vanishing edge. It's really nice. Over here is the side of my house. That's the door to my bedroom. It goes actually right into my bathroom. And this is where I rebound on my little trampoline. And let's see. Yeah, this is just my nice little, when I get out of my sauna, I come out here and I sit down and I do some breathing exercises. It's just a really nice little area for me to just relax and just watch my view. It's just so nice and beautiful out here. I feel so blessed. I'm so grateful and thankful that my husband and I got this house when we did. It was when everything was, the housing was really good, and we just got really, really lucky. So anyways, okay, so let's go over here, and look at this though. Look at all the grapes that we're getting in. Oh, it's so awesome. And this is just red table grapes right here, but I think my husband and I, we were talking about planting some dark purple seeded grapes. So we might do that on the other side of this bank. Over here, so here's the grapes, and right across from there is my lime tree. This lime tree is so good. They look like little lemons, but they are limes, and they're really sweet. I love making my cilantro tahini dressing with these. They're so good. And this is another lemon tree that I have. And this is my blueberry. I don't know where my dog's barking at. This is my blueberries. They're doing really well. I have a little fake snake in there. It keeps the squirrels away from eating all my blueberries. So if you decide to grow blueberries, they do like acidic soil. So just remember that. But this one's doing really good. So I have two of blueberries. And so they're looking really good. And over here I have another tangerine, and over there also another tangerine. And this is our side of the house. That's our barn, our round pen. We do a lot of, or my kids do a lot of groundwork in there with the horses. And actually, here's a video of my daughter. She taught our horse Tarzan how to bow. And so that's pretty cool. Good job. Yeah, that's really awesome. And yeah, and there's our arena. The kids did a lot of their practices in there when they used to show. They're older now, so they don't really show much anymore. But those were busy days, let me tell you. Okay, and I have a couple more fruit trees I will show you over here. This I've had for, let's see, 4 years now. It's doing really well. Peaches are pretty easy to grow, but yeah, I come out here once a year and I prune them really good. You don't want to see two peaches really close together. You want to, like right here, for example, see how there's two here? So you want to take one off, get rid of that one, and then this peach will it'll get large. But when they're close together, they don't get very big. But we put this thing around the trunk so the squirrels don't climb up there, because one year I was getting ready to pick my peaches, and the next day I went out here and they were all gone. I swear I had probably 100 of peaches on my tree and they were gone in one night. I kid you not. I almost cried. I was so upset. I was just so beside myself. So now we put this around the trunks, and I also buy these little tags and I tie them around the tree. Like here's one right here. I have to get some more. I get them on Amazon, but they're these little sparkly things, and it keeps the birds away. They don't like it, and so they won't come and eat all my fruit, all my peaches. And then over here I have a nectarine tree. This one's doing pretty good. I've got a lot going on here too, but see how there's some that are kind of close together, so you want to separate some of those. Oh, here's one right here. So there's two next to each other, so I'm going to pluck one off. Yeah, so I'll do that, and again I have my little screen around there, because the squirrels, they don't like the feel of the wire on their feet, not their claws, so they don't like to climb up it. And over here I have an apple tree. This apple tree I've had for a very long time, probably, gosh, 7 years. My daughter actually got this for school. They were planting trees, and they ended up not using it, so we planted it in our yard, and yeah, we get a lot of really good apples on it. I wish I would have planted it somewhere else, though. It's kind of big, but that's okay. It'll all work out. So yeah, so that's I think that's about it, all I have so far. But you know, all this stuff, it takes time. It takes time to build up all this. You know, it costs a lot of money to plant, and to, you know, every summer or spring, we do a little planting and we grow stuff. And yeah, so this is our front of our house. So it's just so beautiful and quiet out here. I just love it. You can't hear any cars going by. The air is like so nice and pure and clean. I just hear the birds. I'm in an awe. But it is a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. My husband busts his butt out here, especially this time of year with all the weeds and the mowing and all the trees that need to be clipping. You know, it's a lot of work, and we do it ourselves because it's expensive to hire, you know, someone to come out here and work and clip and pull and mow, and you know, so we take care of our yard ourselves. And back there is where I walk daily. It goes all the way around the whole property, all the way down and around, and we had marked it out. If I do like 4 laps, it's 1 mile, so that's where I get my couple miles in. So yeah, it's really nice out here. I just love it, and like I said, it's just very peaceful, and it's just amazing to look at what my husband and I have created here. You know, it's pretty amazing. I know I use that word a lot, but I'm in such an awe sometimes, just of creation, you know. And this is, you know, everything that you see was planned out of thought, and then we took our thought and we created this from, you know, I really love sharing my healing journey with all of you. And I'm truly blessed to have each and every one of you on my channel. And it's just, you know, we're all here learning together, and there's always something we can learn from each other. I really do believe that. We are all on our own special journey. So I guess that's it. Just want to wish you guys a very blessed day as always, and I really do appreciate all your comments and all your likes. It really does mean so much. It just shows all your support and your love, and you know, like I said, there's just no words. So anyways, okay, I'm gonna end there, and I will see you guys all in the next video. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.